Hello guys, this is Christian. If you haven't been here before, if not, welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you my decorate / clean up my backyard, I don't know, doing all the things video part number 2. I am going to just do some gardening, a little bit of spray painting, a little bit of pressure washing, and just all the things out here to clean up a little bit. So if you want some of that kind of motivation, or if you just want to see my backyard, welcome, and let's get started. Hello guys. I was hoping you can hear the sound of the birds. I don't know if you can or not, but I wanted to show you my bird feeder. Well, my squirrel and bird feeder. I just put the food in it, so that's done. And when I was up here, I saw that my peaches, I got baby peaches. You can see them. I think it's a little dark. There, maybe you can see those. But yeah, we've got our peaches coming in. So I am going to have a lot of peaches, and I'm so excited. They usually come in, I think, like the end of May or June. So excited about that. But anyways, I wanted to come on here and say hello. I got this done right here. I was hoping you could hear the birds, but maybe not. But we are about to get started on our back porch part 2. Yeah, upper deck cleaning part 2 video. So I thought I would welcome you and say thanks for watching, and I hope that you get a little motivation from all this. And let's get started. So in my last video, I believe that I left off with these 2 planters where I was putting some primer on them. So my sister-in-law gave these to me at Christmas time, and they've been sitting in the garage for about 6 months. Her kids made them for, I can't remember what, but anyways, they had some extra, so they gave them to us for Christmas. So I decided to pull them out, give them a quick coat of paint, make them over a little bit, and now they are 2 planters that I can look at in my yard and have some wonderful memories of family and just all the good feelings. So I was getting that painted a light beige color to match with my other decor outside, and we're going to be putting some plants in them later in this video. Alright guys, I wanted to update y'all on how this is going. I pulled out all of my stuff from my smaller little, whatever that's called, shed. I've got so much stuff that I haven't really used. It's been years since I've used it, so we needed to do a good clean out anyway. And it's really dirty too. So it's a good thing. It's time. There's like a crack in the roof, and yeah, it's just time. We inherited this when we bought the house, so we have, well, let me step back here so you can see. Okay, here it is. This, we had to take a break because we can't find the little pieces, like the door handles and the screws and all that. I don't know what happened, if it just didn't come in the box, but we're looking for it. So we may just have to take this part apart again and finish it another day, which really sucks because I'm gonna have to do something with all this stuff. But that's where we're at right now. So since my shed ended up not getting built this particular day like I had planned, I had to switch gears, and instead of doing all that outside stuff, I decided to do some more gardening. I decided to put in these plants that I had bought maybe a couple of days ago. I had them sitting out on this tarp and it was time anyway, so that worked out fine. It's not what I had intended doing, but luckily my planters did dry, so I was able to get the start in here in these pretty plants. And then I was able to also do this black one over here. That is a petunia. I've never had a petunia before, and it is an annual plant. I don't necessarily like annuals that often because it's just something you have to redo the next year, and I'm lazy and cheap, so I try to get things that are going to come back the next year if possible. But I saw that really pretty pink and purple, and it reminded me of my wedding colors. My wedding was pretty much those colors, pink and purple and white, so it made me happy and I had to get it. Okay guys, I wanted to update you on everything out here. It has been a couple of days, probably like a week actually, but the pool is looking amazing. And I have this planter that I believe I had already shown you guys. It looks really cute over here in this corner. I still don't know what I'm gonna put in that one, but these flowers are looking good. And I got this little cat, what is that, like silhouette thing. I got that on Temu just for a couple of bucks. It looks really cute. And then I wanted to show you this fencing, or I guess it's a fencing. It's falling apart, so I want to replace that. That's next. But my husband did get the deck fixed, so it's not sinking in anymore. So we got that taken care of. And over here, I showed you guys when we planted this, it's still doing okay, and I put in a cute little bird bath. And then this one, I planted these, put it over here in the corner, and I put on that cute little watering can. I also got that from Temu just for a couple of dollars. The bird bath is from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. So I'm thinking this looks really cute over here. We're gonna clean it up in just a little bit. I just moved this chair over here for now. And that, we're gonna work on cleaning that up too. But I did get out some of the dirt and like big weeds and all that. So let's see, what else did I want to update you on? This plant over here is doing pretty good. All of them actually turned out pretty well so far, which I'm really excited about. He's doing good over here. And then this is the only one that's not doing great, which makes me really sad. But he's still hanging on, so we're trying to nurture him. I don't really know what else I could do except just try to give it some attention and water. But I had this little bunny thing. I don't really know where, I think that came when we moved here. It was in the yard. So I put that over there. I have this planter I showed you guys on my short video of how to make it. And then over here I have this last plant that we put in a few weeks ago, and it's doing okay. I need to give them all some more water, but so far so good. The only one that is not looking okay is this little one over in the corner. His birds sound so cute. Look, they're gonna stop now that I'm trying to let you hear them. But anyways, that is my update. We are still trying to get the shed. I don't know, I've never had issues before, but we got them to send us the missing part, and then we got to work on it again, and then we're missing another part. It's ridiculous. So I got back on the computer, filed another claim, and they said they were going to send us another bag with the missing parts, so maybe that's it. But still working on that. let's see, I think that's all that I wanted to update you on so far. We're going to clean this deck. We're going to clean up around here. Going to do maybe some pressure washing on the retaining wall. But we've got all this pressure washing done over here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my update on how everything's going. And I guess we're going to get started again on this lovely Saturday. So although I don't get to this deck in this video, I did get to finally pressure wash the retaining wall out here on the back part of the deck. It kind of needed it a little bit in some areas. Some areas weren't actually too bad. I did get this last year. I did get this last year. So it wasn't too awful over to one side, but over here behind my little garden area was kind of dirty. So I wanted to give it a little bit of TLC. But for the most part, my pressure washing is done this year. I might go back over in the patio area, or not the patio, the cement pool area, and redo a few places over there because it got rained and a little muddy. So it's always going to be like that though. It's just that one corner is kind of like at the down part of the property where it collects water. So I was thinking about redoing that, but otherwise I get to put this thing up for the next year and probably hopefully not have to get it out again. Okay, so I had to stop pressure washing because it started raining, and then I came out here just to look around, and oh my gosh, I have to share this with you. The one flower that was doing terrible, it bloomed. We got this one little piece just hanging on, and it's still alive, and it's slowly becoming beautiful, and I'm so excited. So here it is the next day, still not done. If you haven't been here before, I thought I would let you know that I do have a full-time job. So I try to do this for a couple of hours every evening after work, or just whenever it makes me motivated to do it. Sometimes I don't want to. Sometimes I get home and just do absolutely nothing and watch TV, and I think that's absolutely fine. But I have my days where I try to make myself get out and do the things that I had planned to do. But that's why you see me changing clothes like a million times in this video, because I kind of shot it over probably like 3 weeks of time. But I don't want to rush it and then like hate it and dread it, because that's not good. So I just tried to get out there and do a little bit at a time when I felt like it, and that's what makes me happy. That's what keeps me motivated. I don't feel overwhelmed. I try not to give myself like a hard deadline to get things done sometimes, and that's what works for me. So I just thought I would tell you that's number one. That's why I've got like a bunch of different clothes on, and some days I look like crap because I work from home. And you know, that's why I would love to get these videos out sooner, but sometimes it just doesn't happen because I don't want to rush myself and then hate what I'm doing, because I want to enjoy my cleaning and fixing up my stuff and making it look nice. So that is why it's taken me so long to get this out to you guys. So I had mentioned in my other video, part 1, that we were going to get a shed. We did, and it has been a saga, I guess that's the word. We had 2 problems. We ended up having to go to customer service and then getting another piece, and then I think a second time with customer service. We finally got it together though. It looked great, but it was very, very annoying trying to get everything together for this thing. But I think you'll see that in the next video. I think I'm gonna have 3 parts because I had so much footage out here. But yeah, this shed, oh my gosh, it was just so annoying. But I can't say that I hate it. It's a nice shed. It's just getting it here, getting it put together, dealing with missing parts, and it's also like 100 degrees outside. Not the best experience, but it turned out well. And I do suggest, I highly do recommend Suncast. Their products have been good for me in the past. I don't know what it was about this one. Maybe it was just our box that was missing stuff, but it was definitely a long 2 weeks of dealing with this. So anyways, I'm rambling, but I am going to be sharing that with y'all in a decorate outside with me number 3 kind of video where I do some organizing in the shed and some stuff like that outside. Just thought I would let you know. I am still not going to be sharing that in this video, so I know I mentioned it in the other one, but that's not going to happen. And the last thing that I did on this particular day was do a little bit of weed poison spray. I actually got to get back out there and do it again. This batch didn't get all of it. It got most of it, but I do have some weeds around the stairs that are pretty bad. I don't really know what I could do to make it better other than just like do some landscaping and put down some more of that black tarp stuff that's under the rocks, but I don't want to really get into all that. So it's probably been like 20 years since anything over there's been done, and that's why the weeds are coming through after all this time. But I just try to get out there every couple of times a year, and it usually works. It's just making myself do it. And lastly, for this video, I decided to finish up my gardening and planting. I had gotten this orange flower, it's a marigold, at, where did I get it? I want to say Lowe's. I thought it looked super cute, so I thought I'd put it over here with the rest of my flowers. And then I got my tomatoes and cucumbers that I wanted to get planted and put out here. I like trying to do a garden every year, but then I end up not eating some of it, so I kind of felt bad last year I didn't eat probably like half of what I had gotten. So this year I just decided to keep it a little bit more simple, get some tomatoes because I know I love those, cucumbers because I know that I also love those, and I'm probably gonna get one more other thing. I'm not totally done yet, but I'm just trying to take it slower and do what I know I want to do instead of just rushing so that I can get this garden done. Because if you're rushing through something and you don't enjoy it, what's the point? Okay, listen, I know that I'm like using all this random dirt that's in my other pots. I don't want to waste it. And a lot of it is filler. Some of it I'm using, it's got the fertilizer and everything in it, but some of it is also filler. So I thought I'd just empty out these pots over here, but I haven't decided what I'm going to put in them yet. That's why I'm doing this. I know it's probably wrong and it looks kind of silly, but that's why I'm using all these dirt in these other pots, just to get it out of there and clean them up and use the dirt somewhere somehow. I thought I'd finish up this evening by hosing off everything and cleaning up my porch. I'm still not gonna get to cleaning this porch for real in this video, and I'm not gonna get to fixing the lattice siding on the deck either. So that's gonna be in my part 3 video along with the shed when I finally get it organized. And I am thinking that I'm going to order another tree of some sort to go up in my backyard. I might take you along with me for that, and I'm gonna get another potted plant or two, and I will be showing that to you guys as well. So I need to clean up a couple of more things up on this deck, like my table and chairs and my pool box and a few things like that. So I am gonna have a third outside decorate clean with me video to kind of do this little series and call it a day after video number 3. But I thought I'd let y'all know that because, again, I'm being super long-winded with everything, and I don't want these videos to get to be really, really long. I want to keep them under 20 minutes, but that doesn't happen. So part 3 it is. But I do have some things in store for you there as well to show you sort of my some decorations I got that I don't share in this video, and just pretty much how everything turned out, and some finishing touches and cleaning up here on this top deck. So definitely be looking out for that over the next couple of weeks, because I'm going to be excited to get my backyard finally totally done, and I'll be so ready to share it with you guys. Good evening, guys. So I wanted to update you a little bit. I just recorded showing you I cleaned up over here a little bit because I've done all of my gardening for all the stuff that I bought anyway. But I had bought this and a few things over here. So I went to Lowe's a couple of days ago and I got 3 different kinds of tomatoes. One is, I think it's like a slicing tomato, and then I've got, it's either grape tomato or cherry tomato. I'm not sure which one's which, to be honest. And then I've got a cucumber over here that kind of looks like it's on its last limb already, but maybe it'll come back. We'll see. But I think that's looking good, and I watered it and everything, so I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out. And over here, I've still got some herbs that I need to get, but those are going to be little things. And I got, this is a marigold flower. I thought that was really pretty. And then this one I'm really excited about. This is called a berry basket. I think that's just, it's generic. I think there's several different kinds, but I went with strawberries. And it's also got some little flowers, if you can see that. So yeah, I'm so excited. I got my first edible something or another for the season. So I thought I would share that with you. But I didn't show myself potting that, but I wanted to share it. So we're doing okay over here. Cleaned up all this mud. So the big mess is done. Now we've just got a few herbs that we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna clean the deck. Then I have these flowers that are still doing okay. And I did want to show you over here. I believe I recorded this a few days ago. And over here I did not record it, but I got a citronella plant to go in my other planter. So yay for functional plants. We'll see if it actually helps with mosquitoes, but I thought I would give it a shot. It's kind of pretty and it serves a purpose, so there you go. So that is how it's going this evening. I wanted to update you, just a little relaxing, cleaning up and getting these out here, and we will get started on the deck here in the next day or so. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you for sticking around with me. I hope that you enjoyed a little bit of cleaning motivation and just seeing how some things turned out back here in my yard. And I hope that you enjoyed whatever you wanted to get from this video. And please join me with my decorate my backyard with video number 3 at some point over the next couple of weeks. Definitely please subscribe if you want to see that, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Bye!